Hello, this is Susan Reddoor, and this is an overview video explaining some important points about the Writing 97 Effective Learning 113 class that you are taking online for the summer. I wanted to start with a basic point, and that is you are taking actually two separate classes listed. One is Writing 97, Introduction to Essay Writing, and then the other class that you are registered for is Effective Learning 113W. So they are two CRN numbers. They have two separate sets of credits, and I want you to understand that actually they both are combined into one. So the Moodle site that you see on the screen is the one we'll be operating out of. It says Writing 97, Intro to Essay Writing Online. So this is for Effective Learning and Writing 97. The skills are combined into one class, and they all appear on this one Moodle site. That's why you'll only see this Moodle site. So we will be operating out of Moodle each week. It's entirely online. You will not need to attend any orientation or testing session on the LCC campus. So it's all online. So if you look at the Moodle site, I want to familiarize you with the basic setup. As we scroll down, you'll see right under this picture, right here, we have course information and resources. This information stays the same throughout the term. So I've posted some resources. You have the student-to-student help forum. In case you have a question about how to do something and perhaps you have sent me an email and I haven't responded right away, and it's something you might want to ask a fellow student to do or to explain, that help is available. I do try and respond to your email as quickly as possible. Average lead time for an online instruction class is 24 to 48 hours of response. I try and do it sooner, and that's the average amount you can expect, though, 24 to 48 hours to get back to you. And this is with all online classes at LCC. We have the Student Code of Conduct. I have several sites, LCC Moodle Help, LCC Student Computer Help Desk. If you have any difficulties with Moodle, or if you have any difficulties downloading documents or uploading documents, these are the sites you would go to. In addition, if you are receiving services through LCC's Disability Resources Office, this is a perfect link for you to click on. It gives you a lot of technical support information, particularly for an online class, how to make font a larger size, how to have closed caption for hearing impaired. All of that would be on this site. We will be having office hours each week announced. It'll be a different day each week and a different time, so I can, serve as many people as possible. And then you have some links, video demonstrations on how to do that, how to use the software on Moodle to access that. So let's scroll down, and you will see the site focuses on the current week. And this will vary from teacher to teacher, from Moodle site to Moodle site. Some teachers like to make all the weeks visible at one time. Some teachers reveal the current week at a time. And that is what I do in this 8-week course. So the only weeks you will see, it would be the week that you're in, and then in the case of next week, like week 2, you'll see week 1 and week 2. So I just reveal it as we go. You will have the dates, the week, the basic topics, and then it's very important that you understand you have a list of assignments and they are numbered. So these are all of the assignments for you to do this week. Some of the assignments have only a narrow window of opening. So for instance, to introduce yourself using a glossary assignment, you can access this after 8 a.m. on Monday, and you need to have it completed by Sunday. In this case, it's June 28th at 11:30 p.m. So you have the entire week to do it. You can do it whenever you want, as long as you submit it by Sunday at 11:30 p.m. And that works for every week. The final deadline for your week's worth of assignments is always Sunday at 11:30 p.m. On week 1, you have the course syllabus and the course calendar. I also sent this through a Moodle message early before the actual term started. And so there's that. And then you'll have a quiz. You have a video tutorial to watch. You have number 4, an exercise to click on and do. You have 2 writing assignments, Story Shelter 1, Reaction Paper 1. And then, as I indicated in the email that I sent to you today, Monday, you also will need to read your required textbook Mindset, the introduction section. So you read Mindset, the introduction part of that, just the introduction, it's at the beginning, and then you go ahead and do the reaction paper. Next week will be revealed on Monday. You'll see that come up. So it's just week to week, and you have a weekly deadline. Any assignment that you do not complete at the end of the week will be recorded as a 0. I do not allow you to go back weeks later and complete an assignment. You have weekly work, you complete it or not, and then you get a weekly grade report. I sent you an email message today, Monday, June 22nd, explaining how the grade reports work. So you will get a grade report each Monday about the previous week's assignments, what your total scores were, and what your grade equivalent is. If you miss an assignment, it's a 0, and basically, just keep moving forward. If you miss something, just make sure the following week you hit everything, and you'll be fine. So just keep doing the assignments. Make sure you complete as many as possible for that. So that is the Moodle site. That's how Moodle goes. Let's take a look at the course syllabus. I'm going to click on that. There we go. I want to remind you, you do have a required book. It's called Mindset by Carol Dweck. It's available at the LCC bookstore in hard copy or ebook form. You can also buy that hard copy just about any bookstore around, or you can get it from Amazon.com. You don't have to get it from the LCC bookstore. It is available, though. You have a list on this syllabus of all the skill areas. You have writing, you have conventions, and that would be spelling, punctuation, and grammar. For the Effective Learning 113W objectives, you have time management, critical reading strategies, reading thinking skills. So those are all the basic topic areas. On the next page, this is very important for you to take time to look at. This section tells how you'll be graded in this class. You basically have weekly assignments that are pretty much the same. The topics vary from week to week, but you always have a weekly reaction paper. It's worth 25 points. You always have a weekly Story Shelter paper. It's worth 20 points. And you always have a weekly grammar practice. This will be a set of exercises for you to do. That's 20 points. So each week you do that. and you'll get a grade report on that the following Monday. And then the heart of the class in terms of the biggest amount of points, so here you can see in this column what I'm talking about, would be your 3 essays. Writing 97 is an essay class. Each essay will be turned in final draft typed, and we will do pre-write, rough draft, and final draft exercises each week. So your essay 1, narrative, is 150 points. Your essay 2, exemplification essay, is 150 points. And your essay 3, which is really the same as your final exam in this class, is worth 180 points. This equals a total of 1,000 points throughout the 8-week term. So how are you graded? You're graded on these assignments, your points. And then how do I figure out if you have an A or a B or a C? We total the points, and then here's the grade spread. So this tells you exactly how you would get an A, an A minus, a C minus, etc. So each week you'll get total points for the week and then a grade equivalent. In other words, Monday of week 2, I'll give you total points and then your grade for week 1. And it'll just keep going, keep rolling out each week. Let's see, student behavior guidelines. Please make sure you understand, you read this and understand that it is very important you do the work each week. You cannot take this writing online class and expect to be gone weeks at a time without doing any work and then try and do all the assignments at the end of the term. It doesn't work that way for this class. I do understand sometimes for some online classes it works that way, but it does not for the writing class. So that's something important for you to understand. If for some reason, let's say you're going to be gone for a week, it is summer, if you're going to be gone on a vacation or something, contact me and you can do the work ahead of time. I'll make the week visible to you, but you cannot be gone a week and then come back and expect to make it up. So I'm really strict about the Sunday at 11:30 p.m. deadline. If you're going to be gone for a week on vacation, that's fine. Just make sure you do both of the weeks ahead of time. The current week and then the week you're going to be gone, make sure you do both of those ahead of time so I receive the work. You can't do the work after the fact. The syllabus has more information about tutoring services, accommodations. So that's the syllabus. The only other thing I wanted to go over is, let's go back here, the course calendar. This course calendar tells you each week what we're going to be doing. For instance, it tells you when we start Essay 1, what steps we're going to be doing, Essay 2, etc. And that gives you an idea of workflow. So each week, this will be posted in Moodle. So for week 1, you have these assignments posted in Moodle. They're numbered. Week 2, you have these assignments posted in Moodle. They are numbered, etc. I want you to understand that on week 8, you do not have a final exam in this class. There isn't a cumulative final exam. Your final exam for the writing and effective learning class will be turning in your essay number 3. That's your compare contrast final draft. Oh, and essay number 1 is 2 to 3 pages. Essay number 2 is 2 to 3 pages, and essay number 3 is 3 to 5 pages. So that gives you an idea of how many pages total. Well, we're almost out of our 15-minute time, and I appreciate your your time and attention watching this overview. Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions. I really welcome your questions, and welcome to summer. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you. Bye.